Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at Ryan Blaney's Menards Darlington Throwback for 2020. As you can see, you've got the brand new 2020 Darlington Throwback box, and this is a very cool looking box. The whole box has like a kind of texture pattern to it with like this cream color. Like it looks like it's like maybe a wall or something. I'm not entirely sure what they're supposed to be going for there, but it looks really cool. Got the checkered flag pattern on the top and bottom. Got Darlington Raceway, established 1950, official throwback weekend of NASCAR. Down the side, you got 2020, got to render the car right there. Menards, standard finish. They made a total of 516 of these things. Darlington, too tough to tame, standard finish. Got the same logo on the back of the box, 2020, Action Racing Collectibles. And you, of course, have your copyright and such on the bottom of the box. Here is the car itself. This car was a throwback to Paul Menard's old Menards paint schemes from the early 2000s. Specifically, this was supposed to be his Arca Talladega winning paint scheme from 2003, I believe it was. Honestly, a really cool paint scheme. I always kind of like these old Menards cars where they had like just got regular base color, and some of the like neon Menards colors were more of just like highlights to kind of pop on the side of the car as opposed to being like the entire color of the car. I always kind of like this paint scheme especially, and I was really hoping that one of the years it did come back in some way, shape, or form, and luckily they did bring it back this year. Menards has honestly some cool paint schemes back in the day. I'm kind of glad they're finally using them. Because, up to this point, as far as Ryan Blaney goes, he never really ran like an actual Menards throwback. Like the first year he ran, of course, Dave Blaney, his father's paint scheme with the Jasper car. Then last year he ran the Michael Waltrip Pennzoil car. So it's cool to get just like a regular Menards car this year. Ryan Blaney was absolutely trashed in this paint scheme. Like, I mentioned that in the Authentics review, but it was like, man, Blaney, like, blew the first round of the playoffs in this race. Like, he was trashed in this race, then he sucked at Richmond, and then by Bristol, it was like he had to win or it was over, and I don't even think ran well at Bristol. So, not really entirely sure what happened there, but whatever. Anyways, let's get down to sponsors. On the hood, you have Maytag. You got Pennzoil, Ford Mustang, number 12. Down the side, you have Menards. Got Maytag down there. Knopf and Richmond in front of the rear wheel. Got Advanced Auto Parts and Dex Imaging on the C-post. On the B-post, you have Ford, DXC Technology, PPG, Maytag, and Discount Tire. Like I mentioned, they did actually update this car with the playoff stuff. Got the playoff logo, round of 16. Got the playoff windshield banner as well as the silver spoiler. And this one now you can actually see those beautiful throwback tires they ran this year. Like I said, they didn't really put the blue line on the 164, but they did put it on the 124. These were like the 1950s tires or 60s. I forget which one it was, but a very cool looking tire with that blue line with the very old Goodyear text. I absolutely love these tires. I really hope they don't screw up any of these diecasts and don't forget to put them on some of these. But anyways, on the back you have Menards, got the Ford Michigan license plate and number 12. And on the deck lid, you have Maytag, Kid, Libman, Jack Link's Beef Jerky, Atlas, Moen, Cardell, Sylvania, Duracell, and Tarkett. This is number 243. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. See, it says Menards and powered by Ford under there. There's the engine detail if you want to see that. Obviously, no deck lid. The roof flaps do open. And there's the underside of the car if you want to see that. Might as well bring out that Authentic we took a look at a couple days ago. That you can get this in Authentics right now. It's been a while since I took a look at the 164 scale next to the 124 like that. This was definitely a very cool throwback. Like I said, I'm definitely a fan of this paint scheme, so it was cool to have it back. Honestly, my only complaint with this paint scheme is it's weird that it has like the green outline to the 12. I mean, green was one of Menards' colors back in the day. There was like, they ran green cars too, but it just seems odd that like that's the only green on this entire car. But that is accurate. Like, I'm not saying it's inaccurate or anything. I'm just saying that like that's one of the things I've always questioned about this car was the random green outline to the number. So definitely a beautiful, beautiful paint scheme. If you want this card as a brand new release, you can get it right now. Ryan Blaney's very strange with diecast. Like, 75% of his stuff doesn't get rare, but then you have those like few random cars that just disappear off the face of the earth. So, I don't know. Definitely a cool paint scheme and definitely one of the better throwbacks we got this year. But at the entrance, all there is to say, this has been a review of Ryan Blaney's Menards Darlington Throwback from 2020. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.